In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
These two teams always produce some great games. You see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. About to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Crowns are 2 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Doesn't beat the infield.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. 4 runs added in that over. The Crowns are 6 for none. Jonathan, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh my, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beaumont, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Jonathan ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, the Crowns are 27 for none. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Into the attack for Welsh Fire.
Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Finds the edge. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. The Crowns are 28 for none. Langston from the city end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Mandana, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Five fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Needs a dot ball.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Edged it. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. No, terrible shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Best of field with a great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 64 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Massive outside edge.
Great short ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nicked it.
End of the ninth over. The Bangalore.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Jonathan from the city end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is key here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of the over. The Crowns are 88 for none.
Can she come back with a dot ball?
Good pick up, big chance. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That is quite extraordinary. Mandana, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Matthews coming into the attack from the city end. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Beaumont, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Davies coming back into the attack. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Caught right on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. 6 runs added in that over. The Crowns are 116 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Elvis has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down, as it's been flowing a little too easily. Cuts that off well in the infield. Out! Cool.
Back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Huge edge. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And taken a deep, fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. It's held onto a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. couldn't get it through the field. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Elvis from the city end. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nicked it. Was quick onto that in the infield. Elvis has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive outside edge. What a shot. She absolutely laced that. No need to run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the edge. 11 runs out of there. The Crowns are 146 for 3.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Super catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, 4 off it. The Crowns are 150 for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Ismail over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge edge. Thick edge. Big edge. Nicked it. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Elvis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Elvis with a huge appeal. And that's the end of the innings. The Crowns have set a target of 168. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And out. Superb bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Windsor waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 5 runs added in that over. The Fire are 5 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the city end. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. End of the over. The Fire, 14 for 1. Garth from the Cathedral end. Thick edge. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Edged it. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Drilled that one away.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Fire are 18 for 2. Going with spin now.
Who's coming into the attack?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
Manda, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone aerial with that one, it'll land before.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 9 runs added there. The Fire are 27 for 2. Goes over the top with that shot. Edged.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Dunkley has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Was quick onto that in the infield. Huge edge. Onto that early, that could be 4. Over, 5, 40 for 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Perry, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral. Brilliant diving stop. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Misses everything. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. No, terrible shot. 7 runs added there. The Fire are 47 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Wareham, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the City end. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
decent delivery and a good wicket to get at a good time.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Please make it walk.
Wareham with a huge appeal. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four. End of a really good over, gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Perry from the Cathedral. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perry will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it. smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. The Crowns managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. 7 off it. The 5, the 66, the 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Wareham, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to...
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Everyone's gone up.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Fire, 73 for 6. Shah has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Cathedral. Edged, has gone up here. Gone, fine catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Field come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End the game. See you later on your bye. 2 wickets on the trot.
Wickets to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will take that one there. That's gone. A nice simple catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. Just an awesome display of bowling with 3 wickets. Can they push on and finish this off? Wera from the City end. Ball almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics.
The Crowns get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.